2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 1 through 5 states, "But mark this, there will be terrible times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying its power. Have nothing to do with such people." How's that for such an encouraging word this morning? This scripture seems to also be what the letter to Thyatira was instructing and warning against, specifically about the woman Jezebel. Jezebel was the epitome of evil at that time. She was kind of the rotten potato of the bunch, if you will. You all know how a rotten potato can ruin a perfectly good bag of potatoes. Maybe that's where we get the phrase, "It only takes one." The term Jezebel refers back to the Old Testament with the wicked queen of Israel, whose name was Jezebel. She opposed the worship of Yahweh and prompted internal conflict, plaguing Israel for many decades. This Jezebel woman of Thyatira was loud and strong, and she wiggled her way into the position of leadership and teacher at the church. Now remember how God was commending the people about their deeds and faith in the beginning of the letter, seeing their heart in wanting to do the right thing and persevering through many things. Well, then with his next breath, he is basically saying all of this is going to go in vain if you continue to tolerate this teacher's behavior and choices. A rotten potato can make the whole bag and room stink, even if the others are just fine. Just as a weak link can make or break a group. You can't have both a healthy church and allow your influences to keep on choosing worldly desires. Jezebel did everything that she could to lead others to worship worldly idols and turn away from God. Jesus calls us to be separate from this world. He also calls us to strive to achieve holiness. Holiness is expressed in knowing and discerning righteous limits and never violating them. When we discern what it means to live according to God's will, we become more holy. If we begin to tolerate more and more sin to enter into our lives, it just opens the door for chaos and a slippery slope. Now, I'm not saying that we need to walk around calling out everyone's sin. We are not to be judgmental, but we are to be discerning. Let God convict the hearts of others. We just need to worry about what influences our hearts and our relationship with Christ.